Eswale, Tlawale, Tetsimia Tilsqui, Talitzoqua Scowcale, A Tilsqualo Quel Squitzlala. I just wanted to add more to what I was saying about death in our communities, the sickness that's going around, that's hitting our country in a really dire way. I just wanted to somehow relay some teachings, some words of comfort, knowing that when the Creator calls us, we have no control over when our time is. I know many of you have probably heard me speak before, and maybe many of you have not. However, whether we take our own life, whether we get hit by a vehicle, train, whether we live for an hour, live for a week, live for a year, live for 100 years, we have no control over that. We only have control over how we conduct our life while we are here. We are put here on this earth to learn some life lessons, whether we learn them ourselves or whether our parents, our siblings, our grandparents, our aunties and our uncles have those life lessons for themselves. Because how can you fulfill a life lesson if you're 1 week old or 2 days old? I know that doesn't seem to make sense, but it's the people that you leave behind. It's the message that you bring to them, into their minds, into their hearts. We have no control over that. It's up to the Creator of all good things. Whether our path is easy, whether our path is challenging, whether it takes a long time or a short time, we have a purpose. We deserve to have the best life possible while we are here. And every day that you wake up, you have a choice. You have a choice to make your life difficult, or you have a choice to make yourself comfortable, simply by how you respond, how you absorb each and every day that's given to you. I know it's easy to point a finger and blame others. You can blame the government, you can blame sicknesses, you can blame your parents, you can blame your grandparents, but it's really entirely up to you. It's unfortunate, some of the things that have happened to our people, but over the years, so many things have happened to our people. We've had the invasion of the Europeans, the invasion of other countries coming into our country and taking over. We've had smallpox. We've had residential school, 60 scoop. We've had war. We've had so many things that have attempted to wipe out our existence, and yet we're still here. And it's up to you. How are you going to carry on that existence to your future generations? I know it's difficult to think and to imagine you not attending a funeral like we normally would. to go and sing songs, share food, share hugs, share memories and stories, and even have some laughter while you're doing it. I know that that's going to be really difficult to leave it out of our routine and how we support one another. But at this time, when the virus is spreading so quickly among Canada, and we're so lucky in BC that it's not spreading as quickly as it is in other places, but it could. And it's up to you to stop it so that our children can survive, so that we can get back to a somewhat normalcy as it was before the virus came. I'm not sure that we will ever be the way we were, because that haunting and that trauma is going to be with us. It's another added that we're encountering. And it's just going to be challenging, and it's going to be different from here on in. But for now, when we have a death in our community, it's so important that you keep the physical distancing. It's so important that you send your love messages through video, Facebook, or through social media. We cannot gather. We cannot risk losing mass amounts of people. It's just not something that you can even imagine that you want to happen. So I'm really wanting to support the medical messages that are coming through. Please listen to the messages. Please keep your distance. There is a possibility of later we can have celebrations of life. That seems to be the new funeral, is to have a celebration of life. And not only carrying out the customs that we have with burying our loved ones, I think it would probably be worthwhile to consider cremation, because this disease, you just don't know. They're saying they just don't know if it can crop up again. They're talking about a second wave and a third wave. We really don't want that. We really don't want to have mass losses in our communities. So I'm encouraging you, as hard as it is, as challenging as it is, say your prayers, give thanks, follow some of your teachings to be strong, keep your distance, stay home. When we lose somebody to the sickness, when somebody gets sick, as much as you want to go and see them, as much as you want to bring them soup, as much as you want to nurture them and love them and hug them, we cannot. It's just not possible right now. My heart goes out to each and every one of you. My prayers go out to each and every one of you. The strongest thing we have right now is prayer, is the songs. And if you have that gift, go to elder's house, stand outside and sing some songs to them. You have that gift for a reason. Share your gift, share your love, share your light. Uplift the elders that are stranded at home. Uplift the ones that are struggling. That's about all we can do. continue to pray. And our prayers are very powerful. Your love is very powerful. Your strength is very powerful. I know you have it in you to get through this. And we will see each other again. We will be able to look each other, sit across from the table from one another, and share a meal again. You have to have that faith. Our ancestors made it through. We can make it through. I'm going to sing our thank you song for all the things that Mother Earth gives us and all the things that the Creator has given us. Yahi Kasai. Oh, Hila, 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 oh, Hila, Hila, hey, 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 hey. Oh, Halo, Halo, Halo. Oh, oh, Halo, 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 Halo. Oh, Halo. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh, oh, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, hello, hello. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Oh, oh, hello, 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 hello. Oh, hello, hello. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I hope that you pray in your own way. Pray to the Creator of all good things. Pray to the ancestors. They love you. They watch over you. They guide you. Listen to them in your heart. Listen to what they have to say. Cry out your cries. Cry out your fears. Cry out your sorrow. Don't hold it in. Make sure that you release what you need to release. The Spirit will always bless you in a good way. Keep you going one foot in front of the other. I thank you for listening. I encourage you, stick to the rules. I encourage you to use the social media. And if you don't know how, look at YouTube. It'll teach you. Look at different sources on the internet. It will teach you. Ask your people that live with you, that are close by. They will help you. Help will come. You have to have that faith. Take care. Stay safe. Muk tells all my relations, Yahi Kosai.